Hello. Hello,
Hello.
beautiful ladies. Yes, I have to share my screen with you first. Okay, doesn't matter. So, good morning, everybody. Today we are going to deal with something very interesting, which is telephoning. Okay. Uh, So telephones have changed a lot over the years. Okay, so before the first mobile phones or cell phones were invented over 30 years ago, nearly everyone used phones connected to telephone lines. Right? Yes, do you agree with me or no? Yes, of course you agree. Okay, so if you answer the phone and you hear someone speaking in English, sometimes once we hear another foreign language, so we feel afraid. So don't be afraid to reply in English, to answer in English. The fear of talking on a phone in a second language will disappear if you practice often. Okay, so you have to practice. How are you going to practice? By yourself, by your friend. Do it by your friend. So most of people find speaking on a phone actually in a language that's not their own quite difficult at first because they can't see the other person's eyes. We get used to feel free and feel comfortable if we have the person in front of us, and then we can face and we can talk to him or to her facially, okay, face to face actually. Why? Because there are specific movements and minds that we express that gives us information. It's kind of a language. We call it body language, mouth and body movement. We call it body language. So in face-to-face conversation, we communicate not only with words. It's not like a phone. On a phone, you hear just words, so you have to pay attention to what the person is telling you. But when you are face to face, so we communicate with our gestures, with mimes, with implicit messages that you could see just from the sight of the eyes of the other person. Okay, so. And then we talk also with facial expressions like smiles, frown, okay, moving our hands and bodies. So when speaking on the phone, however, all you can use is just spoken language, and you have to pay attention to it. But speaking on the phone will become much easier after you've learned the special vocabulary that we are going to see today and phrases in the page that follow, and had the chance to practice them. Okay? So what do you see? What do you see here? What do you see, guys?
Telephone.
Telephone.
Mobile.
Of telephone.
Mobile.
Yeah. Are we using this? Are we using this nowadays? Are we using it nowadays? This. Look at the arrow.
No. In the past.
No more. Yeah. And this one, landline. This we could, but in a specific or in another shape. Maybe like this one. This is a landline telephone, but with cameras. Okay, and this one,
Yes.
do we use it? No, of course we don't. Okay. So what could you tell me? So just by looking these pictures, what could you tell me? What could you guess? What could you think about? You could think about, yeah?
The only mobile used in the past.
Very good. That the improvement or invention of mobiles changed year after year by innovating, by inventing new shapes or new kinds or new technology of telephones. So we could just sum it up by saying telephones have changed a lot over the years. So before the first mobile phone or cell phone were invented over 30 years ago. So nearly everyone used phones connected to telephone lines, like or landlines. We call them landlines. So these lines run to telephone exchanges in which calls were connected through a switchboard. Like this, we can have a normal conversation. So what happened to these landlines? So these landline phones are still being used in some places, but most kind of companies. Tell me where we use landline mobile phones, landline phones. Companies, administrations, specific administrations.
Yeah, hospital.
Yeah, hospitals, very good. Associations also. Okay,
Yeah.
so but most people now use mobile phones or smartphones. You know what is a smartphone? So these phones send signals through the air, rather than through physical telephone lines. Before, they are usually just with the telephone lines, kind of cables. Then we could have a conversation. But nowadays, it's just within network. Okay, just sending signals through the air rather than through physical telephone lines. So the most advanced phones are called smartphones. Why? Because these are like small computers with many functions inside, making telephone calls. It's not only by talking, but you can send text messages, take and send photos, record and play audio and video files, connect the internet, and do much more. Even though telephone technology has changed a lot of years, so the language and vocabulary used when making a call has remained mostly the same. What does it mean? It means when you answer the phone, typically you have to answer similar expressions that we are using a lot. But there is a specific vocabulary for this. This is what we are going to see today. So what is the common vocabulary that you know when you speak on a phone? Tell me the common
When you
one
speak
in
what?
English. Sorry?
So I don't hear it.
So the common vocabulary that we use in English conversations on a phone.
On a phone.
Yeah, on a phone. There are specific vocabulary specific just for telephony.
Telephone, mobile.
Hi, Amin. Are you following with us? Okay. Yes, Miss, sorry, would you repeat, please?
Teacher, telephone and mobile phone.
Yeah, but there is while you are on a conversation, there is a specific words that we use, like hello, hold on, hang up. What do we call if we want to call someone? What do we do? Then we have the conversation. We dial the number. First, then we get the line. The line also. So here you have specific vocabulary. So for example, we have here answer, the verb, answer. Example sentence, kind of, I phoned the shop, but nobody answered. So I guess they are closed. So what does it mean? So the meaning is to take the call and speak after the phone has rung. Okay? We have answering machine. You know what is the answering machine? For example, look at the example. Leave a message on the answering machine and I'll call you back when I can. For example, you are calling someone, but you put something like, would you, sorry, I'm not available now. Would you call me, leave your message, then I'll call you back. Sorry, I'm not available now. Leave your message. Then I'll call
Sorry,
you back. Yes? Yeah, what do you want to say? Iman, do you want to say something?
teacher, or sorry, I'm not responding.
Yeah, I'm not available. Yes, available. Yeah, very good. So here the example that we have is a recording device. It's a device, it's everything that has a link with technology like smartphones, computers, machines in general. Okay, so we call them devices. Okay, so a recording device, a caller can leave a spoken message like the example that I've just given you if their call isn't answered. Okay, busy. So the American expression, we call it busy, but engaged, it's the British expression. For example, I'm calling someone, but I found that the line was busy. The line was busy. Okay, we can say busy or engaged. So the example that we have here, if the line's busy and you can't get through the line, okay, call again later or call back later. What does it mean? It means that the person that you are calling is already being, or the line is already being used of a telephone line or number. Is it clear? You know, so it's clear the meaning of answer, answering machine, busy and engaged? Clear?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Yeah, okay, we move on. We've got return a call or call somebody back. For example, we have, he didn't return my call, so I knew something was wrong. For example, you called your sister, okay, and you expect that she's gonna call you back, but she didn't return your call. She didn't return your call. It means that something is wrong. You are worried. You say to your friend, oh, I called my sister, but she didn't return my call. So here the meaning, to telephone someone who tried to telephone you. Return the call. Call him back. Return the call. Receiver now. The noun, receiver. What is the receiver? For example, you have, receiver.
Comme recevoir.
Yes, okay, so look at the example here. You've got the phone rang and John picked up the telephone or picked up the receiver and said, hello, phone. The receiver, it's the phone, okay?
Yeah,
The part of landline telephone set you picked up and speaking to. It's like, look at here. So you picked up the receiver, this one, this part, okay? Or this part. Okay, we move on. We have pick up. You know what is pick up? It's to pick up, to answer landline phone by lifting the receiver. You lift it, then you put it on near your ear. So pick up the phone. For example, you have a pen on your desk. You say pick up the pen from the desk or something like that. So the phone rang and everybody started at it. Then Maria slowly picked it up. It means that she answered the landline phone by lifting the receiver. What is a landline? It's a noun. So here we have this example. We've all got smartphones. So do we really need a landline in the house? You've got your mobile phone, okay? So this is your smartphone, but do you really need a landline? What is a landline? It's this one. Landline. Okay, landline in our house. Okay, we move on. So we've got missed call. What is a missed call? You find it once someone is calling you, but you couldn't answer. So here you have the example. I check my missed calls every night in case I've missed an important call. And he's checking his mobile to see if there is a missed call. It means that if someone called him, but he couldn't answer. So it's a call that wasn't answered, okay? Ring, the verb, to ring someone. It means to call, to ring someone. Phone, the phone was in the bathroom, so I didn't hear it ring. The phone was in the bathroom, so I didn't hear it ring. Okay, so to make the sound that tells you someone is calling, it's the ring, the sound. Ringtone, the noun. I should change my ringtone. I'm sick of hearing this tone. For example, the sound that your mobile phone makes if someone is calling you. If it's music or it's a tone. So one of many sounds a smartphone can make when someone is calling. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so we move on to save. Save. What is the save? The verb. Keep it. Keep it in a specific place. Okay. For example, don't forget to save his number if he calls again. For example, I called you today and I talked to you. I haven't seen you for years, but you didn't have my phone number before. So later on you said, oh, I have to save her number like this. If she calls again, I know that it's her. Okay? So to keep a phone number, text message, email, or other digital data on a smartphone often. Okay, so we move on to the last one of vocabulary. We've got call, noun, and call verb. What's the difference? So look at it's the place where it's that it takes in a sentence. For example, the first one, noun, I'm sorry, but I really have to take this call. I have to take this call. You are having a discussion or conversation with someone and your telephone was ringing. So you tell him or you told her, I'm sorry, I really have to take this call. It's my mother or it's my son or it's my daughter or something. So the act of telephoning someone or telephone conversation. The verb is the action, trying to contact someone by phone. Phoning, it's phoning. This is the right meaning. If you need a lift home, someone to take you home, someone to come and give you a lift to your house, call me, I'll come and get you. For example, you are at work or maybe you are at school, then you said to your mother or dad or brother or friend or just please, I'll finish at 6:30. Would you please give me a lift to my home? Yeah, it's not possible. Okay, so call me and I'll come and I'll call you to come and get me. I'll call you to come and get me. Is it clear? Did I explain it correctly? Did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So to try to contact someone by phone, either by dialing their number or finding their name in the list of contacts on a mobile or smartphone. Charge or recharge. It's not like French. It's typically different. Charge or recharge your phone. So don't forget to charge your phone before you go camping. So to connect a smartphone, tablet, computer, digital camera, etc. to an electricity source to add power to its battery. It's not by making credits. No, it's not about money. It's not about having units, but it's about electricity source to add power to its battery. Is it clear? So what are the words that we've just seen?
Battery.
Yeah, we've got answer, answering, busy, engaged, return a call or turn the call back, receiver, pick up, landline, missed call, ring, ringtone, save, also call, charge or recharge, and the last one is dial, hang up, and the last. So dialing a number, it means that you want to call a person, you press, for example, I'm dialing the number of my sister, okay? So to press numbers on landline phone or touch numbers on smartphone keypad to call someone. This is to dial. Hang up, when you finish a conversation on the phone, so you hang up. What is the contrast? If you want to take it, if you want to answer, what is it? It's to, what did we see? To pick up, hang up, pick up, hang up, okay? So someone called, but as soon as they heard my voice, they hang up, finish the conversation, to end the telephone call. Line or connection. So the line, it's when the line was really bad, so I called again to get better connection. So while you are in a conversation with someone, so you can't hear him correctly, so there is a cut every time. So the line, this we call it a line. So the line was busy, or the line was not really clear, or was bad. Okay, so a telephone connection used to make a voice call. Okay, so now we move on to practice one. We've got a quiz. We'll do it all together like this. It's we'll hurry. So if someone leaves you a message on voicemail, you have to, is it read, listen to, or text? Which one?
If someone leaves you a message or voicemail, you have to text. Yeah, read it.
Do you read it? I'm reading a paper. I'm reading a book. But here it's on a phone.
A voicemail. Listen to.
Yes.
Sure.
Number 2. I'm sorry, but I really have to take this. Is it ring, tone, or call? What did we see?
Call.
Yeah, call. I have to take this call. Okay.
We don't speak in the phone much.
We don't speak on the phone much because is it calling or texting, dialing? Each other is cheaper.
Dialing.
Cheaper. What is cheaper? It doesn't cost a lot of money. Okay, so we don't speak on the phone. The fact of speaking on the phone is expensive than calling or than texting or dialing. No, what is dialing? Don't you remember? To dial a number. To dial it's to press numbers, but here it's to
text.
Text, of course. You text is cheaper than calling. Okay. Number 4, I was fined. Fined, it means that you paid something that you did wrongly while you were driving. When we were driving, we have specific rules to respect. If you don't respect one of them, or police officer took you or something, so you have to pay a fine. Okay, so we call it a fine. So I was fined for using while I was driving. So you have landline phone,
mobile phone.
Right. 5. If I really like a song, I make it my phone's. If I really like a song, I love the song, so I'll make it as one, as ringtone, dial tone, or pickup tone.
You have to answer.
If you like the song of specific person or specific singer, and you want to make it your phone's ringtone. If someone call you, you're gonna hear it, so you're gonna hear that song that you love so much. Okay. Number 6, so I'm busy right now. Can you, I'm busy, I can't talk to you just right now. Can you hang up, call back, or call through?
Okay.
Yes?
Can you hang up?
Hang up, it means finish the conversation? No, you have to be nice. You have to be nice. What are you going to tell him or tell her? Call back. Can you call back later? Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Okay? When you say hang up, it means that I don't want to talk to you no more. Huh? To use the phone in your hotel rooms, you have to answer, pick up, or dial.
Dial.
Okay, so Maria's not here just now. Would you like her
You're
to?
right.
To answer your call, to return your call, or to take your call? She is not here now.
Return.
Return, very good. To return your call. Yes, number 9. You'll need coins or phone card if you want to use a. Is it cell phone? No. Phone? Smartphone? No. So it's. You need coins. It's money. Huh? 1 dirham, 2 dirhams, 3 dirhams.
Pay.
Yeah,
Pay
it's
phone.
pay phone. Okay, a telephone call in which 3 or more people can hear and speak with one another is a conference call, robocall, busy signal. Yeah, what is it?
Conference.
Very good, it's conference call. Okay, so here you have some specific phrases that we use while we are talking on the phone. So we have formal ones and informal ones. Formal with people that we don't know or people that we work with, and informal with friends, family, relatives, etc. So here, if you want to answer a phone, you could say, hello, Matt here, or hi, Judy, how are you? Hi, Judy, how are you? Okay, so answering the phone in a formal way. Hello, Serena speaking. Dawn Sells speaking. Who's calling, please? So this is formal, okay? Introducing yourself in informal way. So you could say, hey, George, it's Lisa calling. This is informal. But if it's formal, you could say, hello, this is Julie Madison calling. If you ask to speak with someone, informal way, you say, hi, is Nina there? But in a formal way, you have to say, may I speak to Mrs. Green in the accounting department, please? This is formal. You're calling a company or something. Connecting someone means that you put him through. Just a second, I'll get him. This is informal because you could say it to your brother, sister, friend. In a formal way, you have to say, one moment, please. I'll see if he's available. Or, hold the line, please. I'll put you through in a moment. Making a request, picking a message, taking a message. If you want to take a message, you could simply say, can I take a message? If it's more formal, you could say, would you like to leave a message, please? Leaving a message. Can I leave a message? Would you mind giving her a message? If you want to confirm a message, confirm. It means that he said it or you said it and you want to confirm it. Okay, so was that 555 Charles Street, apartment 66?
Sorry, I don't hear you.
So confirming a message, we are here. I'm telling you sentences that we could use if we want to confirm a message. When do we confirm a message? When you hear it from the other person and you are just repeating it to confirm what you heard. Like this, you are going to let him correct you if you make a mistake or if you were mistaken. I'll make sure he gets the message, okay? I'll make sure he gets the message. Answering machine and voice machine phrases. We've got, hi, this is Liz. I'm sorry, I can't take your call right now, but if you leave a message after the tone, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So this is what we hear if we call a person, but we find just the answering machine, okay? Or we could find an example kind of, you've reached 222-6789. Please leave a message after the tone. Thank you. Ending a conversation. If you want to end a conversation, there is actually it's a little bit formal, but if you are using it in an informal way, you could say, well, I guess I'd better go and talk again soon. Okay. Or you could say, thanks for calling. Bye for now. So here we have tips Telephone tips. What are telephone tips that you have to remember? Typically, there are four that you have to stick in your mind. So what are they? Learn telephone etiquette, means manners. Practice with a friend, okay? Speak slowly and clearly. Make sure you understand the other speaker. So what does it mean, the first one? Learn the telephone etiquette, manners. What does it mean? Could you tell me? Do you have an idea?
No.
Etiquette, what does it mean? Manners. So the way that you speak to your best friend on the phone is very different to the way you should speak to someone in business setting, right? I mean, the way that you are talking to your sister or to your friend, is it similar if you are talking to a person in a company or in an administration or in a business setting? No, it's typically different. So in the second one, you have to apply some etiquettes, manners. It's a little bit formal. It's formal more than informal. Okay? Second, what is it? It's a
Practice with a friend.
yeah, practicing with a friend. If you feel that you are not comfortable with your speaking in English, okay, and especially when you are speaking in English but it's on a phone, ask another person to practice talking on the phone with you. You might choose one night a week and take turns calling each other at a certain time, or try to talk for at least 15 minutes. You can talk socially or role play different scenarios in a business environment, okay? But if you don't have access to a telephone, you can practice by sitting two chairs up back to back. For example, you sit giving your backs to each other and talk to each other, pretending that you are talking on a phone. So the most important thing here, it's about practicing telephone English, is that you aren't able to see each other's mouths. Why? Because you are just hearing, you listen. It's amazing how much people lip read without realizing. Yeah, could you read the lips of people if they are speaking, if they are far from you, or if they are speaking too slowly? Yes, we could sometimes. Just by the way how he is making his lips moving, we could guess what he said, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
of course. Okay, so what is the following? What is the following? Sorry. We have speak slowly and clearly. This is clear, so you have to speak slowly and clearly, especially talking about numbers. Okay, numbers also. We don't read them like, you know, hundreds or thousands. We read them in pairs or just one by one. Make sure you understand the other speaker. What does it mean? Make sure you understand the other speaker. What does it mean? Sometimes if we feel embarrassed, we pretend to understand everything that we are hearing. But no, don't pretend to understand everything